welcome to my YouTube channel. I am sharing for new topic video. Offshore accident lawyer 5-star advocacy to help offshore accident victim recover and get justice. Offshore accident have surged in recent years, causing more injuries and death than ever before. Source basic. Tragically, many of these offshore accidents result from negligence during recreational or work activities. When that happen and harms you can rely on memorious devast injury lawyer lawyer to help you recover. No for providing exceptional counsel and winning representation. Our lawyer have more than 20 year of experience, 20-year experience handling handling all types of shore accident cases. We have the skilled resources and knowledge to stand up to any opponent opinion inside or outside the courtroom, and we know how to when it matter most. No matter what challenge may lie ahead, or you can count on us for expansional counsel and strategical risk representation. We here for you are ready to help. 27 Morias death injury lawyer have recovered million for people just like you in all topic of shore accident cases. You climb and recover could be our next victory. Click on a link below to jump directly to any session and learn more about offshore accident cases, lawyer and compensation. What cases? Most offshore accident and injuries. Offshore accident status. Statistic. What are the different type of shore accident claim? Well, I be feared if I fill in offshore accident claim. When should I talk? When should I talk to an offshore accident lawyer? What compensation is available for offshore accident cases? What cases? Most offshore accident and injuries. There's no control session, occasion or weather. While these unpredictable factor can cases offshore accident, so does preventable negulation negulation negligence. In fact, people often get hurt and die at sea due to conment, malfunction, functions, unseaworth, watercraft, and safety. Flaws that can causes all type of life threatening accident, the most common of which include 1. Explanation and fear, 2. Hazardous and toxic exposure, 3. Malfunction and equipment. These and other form of negligence are discussed in more detail below. Explosion and fires. Flammable substance from boating fuel to natural oil and natural gas drilled offshore can easily give risk to trifling, tri, trying, trifling, ex, explosion and regnation. Fires, in fact, offshore fire and explosion are more likely to occur when event like but not limited to the following are at play: waterproof crashes, failure to properly store flammable substance, a lack of, training or safety equipment, offshore works, failure impact or maintain pipelines individual equipment and or watercraft. When offshore explosion happen, they often leave costly injuries and death in their wake. For socials, the of aftermath could mean trying to recover from serious burns, traumatic brain injury, carbon monoxide positioning, and other severe injuries. Hazardous and toxic explosive chemicals, bostic chemical bostic and other dosia hazard dosia substance also post threat when it come to offshore injuries and deaths depending on the substance exposed may occur during a single event or over stand period of time. Equipment manufacturers, oil and gas companies and or other can be liable for the accident and injuries caused by offshore traffic explosion. Malfunction equipment design floor design flowers and flowers to maintain equipment can lead to dangerous malfunction that can be especially pro- problematic if worker does not have the proper training to use complex or risk equipment. The essential safety protocols and are gold not in place when equipment or water care craft fail at sea. Drawing fail equipment collapse, fractures and other injuries can flow. Other cases of shore accident, negligent operation of watercraft and unseaworthy watercraft. Also cases of shore accident, injuries and death far too often generally generality cases takes careful investigation to determine the cases of offshore accident and who liable for them. At Memorias and Death Injury Lawyer, our offshore accident attorneys attorneys are killed. Investigator and destituted advocates when know how to get justice for victim. We can help you navigate the complicated offshore accident case, providing five-star counsel every step of the way. Offshore accident state talks. The state talks onshore. Offshore accidents speak to just who dangerous negligence at sea can be secure base. Most offshore accidents begin with fatalities and offshore accidents have risen by two 200 since 2016. Offshore injuries have increased by nearly 28% since 2016. 2016. There are at last 85 phases of US shores each year. Lifting accident offshore peaked more than 74% since 2070. Since 2070, here has been 23% increase in emergency accounting after offshore accident. Over the last 5 years, offshore gas releases explosion have doubled. That this data may be just the tip of the breeding because there are no legal requirement for the US Ghost Gold to track or report on offshore accident. What are the different type of offshore accident claims? Case field after offshore accident can vary depending on whether victim are injured at work and if so that type of work they they are doing when the got halt. Additionally, the cases of shore accident can impact available legal rem- reminds. Generally, however, offshore accident claim include Johnny, Johnny's Act claims, also know as the Mer- Merchant Marine Act of 1920. The James Act last maritime workers file claim for injuries cases by enforced physical different than a worker compensation case. A genetic act claim is filed against an employer. Compensation compensation from these cases can include non-economic damages like pain and suffering, as well as medical bills and lost wages. Longshore and harbor workers compensation act uh, claims. The, these claims are means for maritime workers who cannot file June, Jones Act claim. People we can file who can fly claim include ship builders, ship repair worker, harbor workers, pier and dock workers, and longshoremen. Law claim can of compensation similar to workers' compensation benefit. Death on the high sea act. Dush, Dio, Dusha, Dosa, Dosa climb. After a deadly offshore accident, Dosh climb can be filled by the spouses and children when unseaworthy vehicle or negli- negligent skill people in international water. Dosha claim can be filed for work-related death as well as fatally accident associated with recreational activities. Personal injury claim if defect production contribute offshore accident or if boats operate impection imprimation result in a crash victim may be able to file personal injury claim against the regulation regulation personal injury claim against the negligent parties. Please note that these are not the only form of negligence that may give risk to personal injury claim to involving offshore accident. Will I be failed if I file an offshore accident claim? Employers that really related against injured worker who expensive that their rights to fill legal claim can be breaking the law if a worker is fair, fair demanded or blacklisted blacklisted or feeling an injury claim that worker may have another feeling an injury claim that worker may have another legal cases against the company responsible for the relation. Many employer can know that law and will not take illegal action to push workers who fill injury claim. That not the case for every employer of cases, so it's important to know your rights and it can be just a critical to work with a lawyer who can help you protect your rights and interests. When should I talk to an offshore accident lawyer? If you think you have cases or you think you need an attorney, the sooner you contact one, the better. There are several reasons for this, including but not limited to the act that time to file a case is limited. The, the clock may already be running down. That the time you to file an offshore accident cases, the longer you wait to take an attorney and file a case, the longer you may have to wait to get compensation. Negligent companies and employers often have teams of lawyers working to help them defend against liability. You should have multiple claims, and an attorney can help you intact and manage all of them. Marriage and divorce injuries lawyers make it easier for offshore accident victims to learn more about their rights and options. We offer free, no obligation consultation, clear answers, and helpful advice whenever you need it. Plus, we only charge for our service if we secure company's compensation for your claim. What compensation? It is available for offshore accident cases. Your injuries, the type of claim you feel, and other factors can impact the compensation you may be eligible to receive after an offshore accident. When more serious injuries and permanent losses are involved, damage calculators calculations can become quite and complex, covering can covering post past and future losses as well as econometric and non-econometric damages. Nevertheless, financial resources for offshore accident claim can cover damage like about of limited